Hi everyone, HughZ here. I'm going to be going through actually all of the Oceania Pro League lineups, just because I've had a few people ask me to go through kind of the lineups and some of the roster changes that teams have made to help people kind of keep up with the scene a little bit more, and also to help with voting on the season ticket. So we're going to start right from the top. There's two teams that have made 0 roster changes heading into split number 2. The first of which is going to be the LG Dials. This is the team that represented Oceania at SMITE Masters, and the lineup is going to be exactly the same as the team that played against Energy there. So it's going to be Kiki, Omio in the solo lane, Ro in the jungle, Ochita in mid, Richard and Mingyu as the duo lane. The next squad, which has had 0 roster changes, is going to be Kange Esports. Now, while these names aren't very well known internationally, within OCE, they're pretty well known, and so the roster is going to remain exactly the same as it was in Split 1. KO in the solo lane, Envision Eyes jungle, Desecrator mid, Taurus Guide support, and Galen ADC. The next team to look at is going to be Legacy Esports. Now, this roster's only seen one move since Split 1, and that's going to be Yada departing the team, who was in the jungle role, and importing Freemason from Team Noxide. And Freemason actually had a really good Split 1, so this move makes a lot of sense for Legacy. You know, they lost basically their jungler of choice. I think Freemason will bring a different style to Legacy, and we'll have to see if it improves them or not. The next team to look at then will be the team that Yada left Legacy for, and that is going to be Darksided. Now, he's actually accompanied by the sub for Legacy, Laney, who's going to be moving back to his natural position of ADC. Yada will be heading to the mid role where he played a split last year. Other than that, the Darksided lineup remains mostly the same. Zachariah in the solo lane, Beast in jungle, and Gruff in support. Avant-Garde's actually seen a bit of a shake-up, and a whole heap of new faces on this team. So, Tomalamu and Zaze are basically going to be the holdouts from Split 1. Zaze moving back to ADC rather than jungle where he finished last split. ADC, I think, is his more natural role. Shred, Liquid Renegade, and Royal Custard have all joined the squad in the mid, jungle, and solo lane, respectively. Liquid Renegade was a former Avant member from last year, and I think a lot of people will remember him. Shred, after being basically removed from Darksider, has joined this roster, and Royal Custard joins the squad from the Challengers Cup. Finally, we come to Team Noxide. Now, this team has seen the most shake-up of any team in the whole OPL, and basically it's only Moose left over from the previous Noxide roster. He's joined by one of his former teammates, Rana Brana, who'll be in the support role. Blaine Anderson and Osher make their OPL debuts in the mid and solo lane respectively, and Just Speedy, after being removed from Avant, will join this roster in the jungle role. Noose as well actually is playing ADC role, which is not his natural role, so it's basically a whole new Noxide lineup heading into split number 2. Alright, that's going to do it, guys, for the roster moves in the Oceania Pro League. If you guys have any more videos you'd like me to do to cover any topics in the OPL or SPL or competitive Smite in general, make sure you let me know either on Twitter, Reddit, the comments of this video, anything like that. Alright, thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you next time.